Hey everybody, welcome to XSZ Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
I am Gen X.
And today we're doing the Halo 3 ODST terminals or VidDocs or whatever you want to call it. Basically the same premise as the other Halo games where we go through that extra media that's added on. Now what's interesting about this is kind of more unique in the sense that we get a different perspective. This is, I think, it might be your first time seeing a civilian perspective. So we're going to get the civilian perspective of New Mombasa being invaded by the Covenant.
By the Covenant, right?
Yeah.
And is this being recorded by the AI, Virgil?
Virgil, yeah. The superintendent / Virgil. Basically, what's cool about this is kind of like the way Halo 3 ODST works is it has all these scattered like VidDocs in different areas. And you can go and you can find them scattered throughout the city. I went ahead and did the work for Rob to save you time of going through the city and gathering all the video logs, except for the last one, which Rob will have to gather on his own because that's a special one. And that's something, it's an experience, let's just say. So,
okay.
Like I said, it's the civilian perspective of a Covenant invasion. I think you follow the story of a girl named Sadie, if I read correctly. It's been a while since I watched these, so I'm actually pretty interested to see what the story is again, because I pretty much forgot all of it. And of course, for Rob, it will be his first time reacting to these. So,
don't know.
With that being said, Rob, are you excited to jump in?
Yeah, well, I want to fill in the blanks. It was a great game. I think it was one of my most enjoyable games. So, yeah, let's start filling in the gaps, and I'll learn more about this. What I'm really interested in is seeing from a civilian perspective with Virgil, the AI, or the city superintendent, recording or video taping, recording the Covenant invasion.
Yeah, and to speak to that, it's kind of just like I believe that's what it is. Is Virgil / the superintendent, he records these different moments, and that's what the rookie, who's the ODST that you play as, who's exploring this city, he stumbles across these and kind of gets the story filled in for him. And the AI is helping guide him through all these different logs, so he learns Sadie's story, so the civilian story. And as I was playing the game, I would actually see that happening in time as I was going to collect all these for you, where I'd see on Virgil would put up on a monitor, like a TV screen or something, where he put like keep right or keep left, and he like actually
hints.
He give you hints, and he actually guide you to these different secrets. And it's kind of like a detective noir situation where you're uncovering these different clues to unravel what kind of is happening behind the scenes, and actually changes your perspective entirely on some things in the game. So.
Yeah, so I'm eager to see this, especially because, well, let me step back for 1 second. You said Sadie. So Sadie, is she is a young woman, an old lady,
young girl?
Young girl. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're seeing from her
perspective.
Okay.
I think you're getting a second person perspective. Actually, I think it's Virgil recording Sadie's journey through the chaos.
Okay.
So we're kind of getting more of a second perspective because we're watching / listening to a recording that Virgil did of Sadie. So.
The other thing I'm really interested in this is when you look at New Mombasa, it's a huge metropolis, big city. So there's a lot of hustle and bustle.
Yep.
It's busy, but in the game, of course, it's deserted. And so I don't know when we're playing the game to when the Covenant came and invaded.
Right.
But did all these people flee the whole area? Are they in hiding? I think they fled, or worse, were they collected and
killed?
Disposed of. So anyway, I want to see this. Let's jump into it.
All right. Without further ado, let's jump in, guys. Here we go. So like I said, the last one you're gonna have to collect yourself, but I'll help you if you need me to.
All right.
It's just that it's a unique experience, and right now it doesn't make sense because like for the terminals we just watched them all in one sitting, but for this you'll see why.
Okay.
So as we start, see we're in the mission, and remember, for this you have to actually view it through your intel. So we're just gonna walk into the corner here with that nice little dandy folding chair, which I accidentally just knocked over. We're gonna pull up all the intel that I collected. So you see all these logs? I collected all these for us. So we're gonna start with the very first one, which is Circle 1, Arc 1.
Oh, so these are each a clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see, there's 30 total. I collected 29. Number 30 is the one you will collect.
I'll collect. And are they like a minute or 5 minutes or 10 minutes or?
I don't know. I think they're somewhere around there. I think they're like not too long.
Right.
So they should all be pretty short, straightforward.
Short and straightforward. Okay.
Yeah. So ready? Ooh, there's a play all button. Should we do play or play all?
Let's do.
Because if we do play all, it's going to play each one at a time. Or we could just do play so that if you wanted to stop and talk.
Yeah, you know what? Since they're very short, like a minute a piece, let's play 5.
Yeah, I don't remember how long they're exactly, but we'll see. We'll play the first one and we'll see.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello, traveler. Mombasa welcomes you. Anxious? Stressed? Please remain calm. Control circuits now open with pride.
Sounds like a normal city.
The Mombasa Transit Authority welcomes you to Kikowani Station. How may I serve?
One ticket to Old Mombasa, please. Here's my card. Ooh, no, scrap that. Traceable, damn it. Coins. Need coins.
Thank you. What is your final destination?
Magongo, if I don't get caught. Hell, if I do.
Thank you. Transport for 1, 2, Mogongo.
Oh, let's go.
Please collect your ticket.
Wait! Hold the doors, please!
All aboard. Train number
That was
City
close.
Center 2, Old Mombasa. Now departing. Next stop, Makupa, Nairobi Road, Hope Station, and Mogongo, end of the line.
Almost there. Almost.
Emergency stop. Please remain calm. Emergency stop. Please
Damn
remain
it.
calm.
He found me.
So that was the first one. A little bit of a mystery there. What do you think? Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, I was going to pause it for.
Oh, you don't have to pause it. It finished the clip. So it won't play the next one until I select it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so what do I think? I think she is running from someone. But what's happened is the train stopped not because he found her, meaning maybe her dad who's after her or something. Maybe she's running away, but it's because of the invasion,
Interesting.
and she doesn't know that yet.
So,
Yeah, so she looks like she's probably. It sounds like maybe she's 12.
yeah, and I'm guessing you picked up on her because she said like, darn it, he found me. And earlier she also said when she was looking for a form of payment, she wanted to avoid using her card because it's
So she's
traceable.
exactly.
Yeah.
There's some coins, non-traceable. Yeah.
So let's continue.
Let's play.
All right, next is Circle 1 Arc 2.
Emergency stop. Please remain calm. Emergency stop.
Look at all these people.
Can't stop the train.
Busy.
There are other people on board.
Receiving hot. Emergency stop.
Get it out, Virgil.
Virgil, it sounds like Virgil stopped it.
Crazy lady talking to the train?
I wouldn't even be here if you hadn't kept turning all the traffic signals red.
Detour. Proceed with caution.
Whoa, wait. Train's talking back to you now? What the heck's going on?
Sir, I'm really sorry about this. I was just trying to get out of the city. Virgil, I am going to enlist.
Watch your speed. Children at play.
I'm 19. And besides, the UNSC is taking everyone it can get. It's exactly what Dad would say.
You know, Train's got a point. A lot of soldiers are dying these days.
He's not a train. He's a city. A bad, bad city. That worked when I was a kid, Virgil. Open the doors now!
Now departing. Hope Station. Leaving. Hope Station.
Virgil, go to hell.
There it is, invasion.
Scratch that. Hell just came here.
All right, so that was Circle 1 Arc 2.
Wow. So I'm really curious what kind of relationship she has with technology, because she's talking directly to Virgil. She hears
Yeah.
him. The passenger doesn't. So does she have a special?
Well, the passenger also heard. And the
Virgil?
Oh,
No, he hears her, Sadie. But he didn't hear Virgil, right? Because he says, "Oh, now you're talking to."
well, the passenger was like, "Oh, you're talking to the train," and then the train, Virgil, was talking to Sadie,
Yeah.
and he said, "Wait, what? The train's talking back now?" So everyone can hear.
Oh, he did say that. Okay,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good catch. I missed that. All right.
Yeah.
So he can hear. All right.
But what's interesting here is like Sadie clearly has some personal, I guess it's one way of putting it, is like a personal relationship with Virgil, the superintendent of the city.
Yeah. I have another thought.
Because he played like the whining dog sound. She was like, that worked when I was like a little kid, not anymore.
Right.
So
And so when I was a little kid, which means there's a relationship that's been there for a while.
Yeah.
And she's 19, not 12, so it's been a number of years.
So she's older than we thought.
She's older than we thought.
Yeah.
And I'll bet she might have been kidnapped to be a Spartan, and she was going through a program where she was being augmented and tied into somehow a special force for the city, and so she kind of grew up with Virgil, and she can have this communicado with the AI.
Yeah, interesting. But what it seemed like she was kind of like brand new to the military. Like she didn't have much experience, because she was going to.
She did say she seemed like she was escaping it.
Yeah, but she looked like she was going to enlist. Is what she said. Because like the Virgil was like, watch, like basically letting everyone know, children at play. And she's like, shut up, I'm 19. I'm going to enlist. And so it looks like Virgil stopped the train on purpose because he's trying to stop her from getting to the recruitment station to enlist in the war effort.
Okay, she's not avoiding enlistment. Okay.
I think she's trying to get there, and that's why Virgil's stopping the train. He's trying to like pull out all the stops and like doing the whining sounds to get playing at her empathy. So he's trying to like prevent her from getting herself into trouble.
Right, and she said something about him putting up all the red lights, like to stop her and prevent her from.
I wouldn't even have to take the train if it wasn't for you putting up all the red lights. So when she was trying to take like the bus or going through traffic or whatever, he just keep putting up, because he controls the entire city. He's the superintendent. So he was like, stop putting up red lights. So she decided to take the train because it doesn't have red lights. But he controls the train as well. So, and then, but then at the end there, the Covenant invasion, it sounds like, just occurred, where the Covenant appeared. So.
Let's play it.
Yep. Circle 1, Arc 3 is next. And we got to deal with the Covenant ship. That's a Covenant carrier.
Virgil, can you hear me? I'm on my chatter, but I'm off the train in Old Mombasa, and...
No parking. Violators will be ticketed and towed.
I know, I can see it. A giant Covenant ship just hanging above the city center. There's a kiosk on the platform. Makupa Station. Meet me there, okay? Excuse me. Sorry. Hey! Watch it, mister!
Please state your destination.
Virgil, give me eyes on Dad. Quick!
I'm sorry. I don't recognize town. That's such an impression.
Sadie, where are you?
Train station, Old Mombasa. Dad, there's a ship.
Listen, sweetheart. I wanted to tell you at breakfast, but you left so early. You know my latest project, the seismic survey for the new construction downtown.
Dad,
well,
there's a
Virgil
Covenant
found something
ship.
under the city. I've never seen anything like it.
Dad! Covenants are attacking the city. Do you hear what I'm saying? You've got to get out of there!
Don't worry. I'm 9 levels underground, and I built Virgil's data center to be very, very secure.
Fine. Then I'll come to you.
No, absolutely not. Stay exactly where you are. I'll have Virgil...
Sorry, Dad. There's something wrong.
This is a video connection, Sadie. I can see you making no sound.
Busted.
Well, tough. Virgil, get that train going in reverse.
Sadie Indesha, I will not allow you to put yourself in danger. What's that noise?
Uh-oh.
That was a wraith.
Incoming!
Yeah. All right. Any thoughts, or on to the next one?
On to the next one, very quickly here, but quick thought is, I think that last explosion will probably slow her down, maybe harm her a little bit, but she's not dead.
Yeah. It seems at the very least they cut their communication short. So. On to Circle 2, Arc 1. So, different circle now.
Sadie! Miss Endacia, is that you?
Commissioner Kinsler? Ow! Get off of me!
Officer Bradley, control this crowd before they trample her into the sidewalk.
Yes, sir. NMPD, everyone back off! I said back off! You hurt?
No. I'll be all right.
Bradley, get her inside!
Take my hand. We've got to go.
What the devil are you doing out in the old city?
There was something wrong with the train.
You don't say. I know all about Virgil and his overprotective urges, Sadie.
So who is she?
Bradley, drive!
Yes, sir. What's our destination?
That's a very good question.
My dad. He's at work.
The data center below the Oni building? No, I don't think so. There are too many Covenant in that district. I'd like to take you somewhere much more private.
All right. right, so that was Circle 2, Arc 1. What are your thoughts on what transpired? Any questions?
She is a somebody. She's known. And I want to know who she is.
I see.
Why is she known? Why is she important?
It looks like the cops pulled over and helped her out because she was getting trampled by a crowd, and they even fired a gun into the air to like get everyone to back off.
Yeah, right. And if her dad was, let's say, a general, okay, she's a military kid, they want to protect her. But her dad sounds like he's a major information engineer, architecture.
Yeah, like he sounds like he's kind of on the techie side because
Right.
he mentioned that he like engineered like Virgil's data center or whatever.
Yeah, but that leads me to ponder even more. Okay, who is this young lady? What's her significance?
Yeah, and her dad was trying to mention some sort of project where he found something underground in the city and that he's 9 levels under.
Yeah.
Remember we went to a place where we were
Were
a bunch
we
of levels below?
7 levels below and it was cold and
I think maybe
frosted?
we were 9 levels below. I'm not sure.
We were at 9. Okay.
So, but the point is, we were going down, and we even visited Virgil's data center. And I think the Halo 3 ODST legendary ending showed us what he was talking about, where there's something down below that was very significant, and is actually the reason why the Covenant showed up. So,
was it the entrance to a portal?
yeah, it might be the portal to the Ark, I believe.
Okay.
But with that being said, ready to the next one?
Let's play.
All right, Circle 2, Arc 2. Here we go.
Bradley, the partition, if you please.
Yes, sir.
Where are we going?
The police department has an emergency bunker outside the city limits. We'll be very safe.
That's very kind of you, Commissioner, but I can't. I'm sorry. If you would please take me to the city center.
Such a serious young woman, just like your mother. New Mombasa's most passionate public defender. Too bad her last client really was a sick, murdering bastard. She had your eyes.
Virgil, stop the car.
As police commissioner, it's my job to uphold the law. And I'm afraid the city has very strict personal privacy statutes. My car is off the grid, Sadie. As far as Virgil is concerned, you just disappeared. Assaulting a police officer. That's a serious offense.
Don't come any closer.
Just like your mother.
Let go of me.
It's the end of the world.
Virgil, please.
Nobody
Somebody!
cares what happens to one lost soul. Officer, why are we stopping? Keep going.
Get out!
What?
You heard me.
Let go of my coat. What do you think you're doing?
My job.
I hope that hurts you, son of a bitch.
Not as much as you're going to hurt when I...
Commissioner, I'm taking the car. You want to get out of the city? You can walk like everyone else.
You'll pay for this, Bradley.
It's the end of the world. Nobody cares what happens to you.
He uses words against him. Yeah.
All right, so again, now, who's the driver and why did he come in and save Sadie? Obviously, this police commissioner is a corrupt man.
Yeah.
But why do they want her? What are your thoughts? And then let's keep playing, because
Yeah. Well,
playing the tape.
yeah, I feel like the officer kind of helped out just as kind of like a goodness of his own heart type of deal. Like I think it was just his morals that kind of got him to step in, even though the commissioner outranks him. Obviously, he felt what was going on was wrong, so he ended up kicking the commissioner out of the car and drove off with Sadie instead.
Yeah. But the police officer knew something was awry, obviously. But I'm still wondering, why did he see it important enough to go against it, like his code of ethics, and save Sadie? Like, what's the big deal here? There is a big deal, but I want to know what it is.
Yeah. It's been a while since I watched it, so I don't remember, so I can't answer the questions. So
Let's play.
other than playing
This is
next
good
one.
because it's just drawing me in.
Right. Circle 2, Arc 3 is next.
You okay back there?
Thanks for pulling him off of me.
Kinsler had it coming. I've been his driver 2 weeks, seen enough to last a lifetime. Name's Mike Bradley.
Sadie and Desha. You know, for a cop, you make a pretty good guardian angel.
Ex-cop.
Yeah. Sorry
Oh,
about
yeah, he probably lost his job after that.
I was looking for a career change anyway.
How about soldier?
Yeah, does seem like a growth sector.
Mike, I need to get back over the bridge to the Oni building downtown.
Well, that's a problem, because I need to keep away from Covenant plasma fire.
Okay, just drop me off here.
Don't be stupid. What are you going to do? Fight your way through a few million refugees just so the Covenant can kill you a little faster?
And this is why you always bring cab fare on a first date.
I'm trying to save your life.
You're trying to save your own ass.
And yours.
I think I'm the only person in this car who needs to be thinking about my ass.
Fine.
Fine! Thanks for saving me for like 3 minutes.
You're welcome.
Alright, she's on foot.
Well, I sure showed him.
Sure you did.
Yeah. Well, on to the next one.
Yeah, let's keep rolling.
Alright, so Circle 3, Arc 1.
Great. I'm stranded on the wrong side of the bridge in the middle of an alien invasion, and I just pissed off the only person willing to help me out.
Yeah.
Go me. My feeling exactly.
This way. Step aside. Make a pass. Make a pass. Clear out the street. We need to move.
Dad?
Sadie, thank God. Virgil couldn't find you anywhere.
Yeah, you can thank Kinsler for that.
Police Commissioner Kinsler? What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it.
Get your kebabs.
Oh my God.
What? What is it, Sadie?
Biggest man I've ever seen.
Where are you?
The Old Town Market. A butcher is giving away his food. Too bad it won't keep the Covenant from glassing the city.
They won't glass the city.
Hang on, Dad.
I'm in contact with an Oni officer. She thinks these Covenant are just a reconnaissance force. And I think they're looking for the same thing Virgil found in his seismic survey.
Dad, I'll call you back.
Move, you wolf! Get that table out of the road!
Calm yourself, friend. Stop unking. And have a kebab.
For the last time, move your fat ass! Hey! Get off my car!
My friend, I am an 800-pound man with a large cleaver who kills animals every day and chops them into pieces. Do you really want us to be enemies? Or would you rather have a nice kebab?
Yeah, that's I know we should end the offer out on, to be honest.
Yeah, give me the nice kebab.
Yeah.
But, what is it with this guy? What's the big deal? Big, obese man giving out kebabs in the middle of this chaos.
Yeah.
There's an invasion. So, again, let's just keep rolling. Unless you have something you want to add.
I don't know. My guess is he's kind of just resigned himself to his fate. He's just like, it's the end of the world. I'm going to give people out some kebabs, hopefully put some smiles on some faces, and just have a good time. One last party.
Let's see.
So, Circle 3, Arc 2 is next.
Somebody make him stop! Move that car! Did he hit him? For the last time, you blimp! Get out of the road! You put your cleaver through the hood of my car!
1,000 pardons, but if you settle that, we'll smash your windshield, pull you out, and make you into kebabs.
What? No! Hey, wait!
Then please, stop honking your horn. It frightens the children.
Sorry, Dad. There was a sort of a thing here. What were you saying?
Sadie, New Mombasa is the only place on Earth the Covenant is attacking.
What? Why?
Virgil's survey. He detected some very unusual seismic activity all along the Great Reef.
Would you like a kebab, young lady? Chicken, mutton, beef. One free for every refugee.
I'm not a refugee. I'm going there.
Across the bridge to where the aliens are landing? Take 2 kebabs.
Sadie, stay out of the city center. I don't want you coming anywhere near the security zone.
Sorry, Dad. Gotta go. I'll call you back.
Sadie!
Come, my friends, don't be shy. Free food for the journey. Now, young lady, if you are headed into the war zone, you must eat. Curried lamb, roast chicken.
They look delicious, really. But I'm not hungry.
My dear, the end of the world is nothing to face. Oh, on an empty stomach.
He's a simple man. What can I say? He enjoys his kebabs.
I guess he does, yeah.
He enjoys them and he wants to enjoy them with others. What a nice guy. So, any thoughts or on to the next one?
Nope, other than it's just an interesting character. He's been in a couple of these, maybe 2 or 3 of these. And anyway, interesting character. I want to know what his significance is, other than maybe just creating a particular plot.
I guess moment of humanity, right? Like, just kind of.
Yeah, let's see.
All right. Next up is Circle 3, Arc 3. Still chewing on his kebab. I like it.
Listen, what you're doing, feeding all these hungry people, it's really a noble thing, but you can't stay here. The fighting is going to spread across the water into the old city.
Would you be a dear and run to the wine merchant? This lamb would be perfect with a 23 Ida Syrah.
I understand. You're too heavy to walk very far, but there are other options.
You could carry me, perhaps?
Virgil, you listening? I need you to divert a city vehicle to my current location. A forklift, or maybe an Oliphant.
Garbage truck. I think I am insulted.
If you stay here, you'll die. You need to get to the train station, or the waterfront. It's much closer.
Look at me. Nobody will give me a place on a boat, or a bus, or a train. I would take up 5 seats. I am not worth 5 people.
You can't just give up. Throw away your life.
What about your life? You seem determined to go to the one place you are most likely to die.
I'm going to find my father. He needs me, just like all your customers need you.
Very well, young lady. I am convinced. I too will leave Mombasa.
Good.
As soon as you do.
No!
First, you make your father safe. Then you come back and rescue me, my brave warrior princess, riding her fearless thought leap.
Deal. Just don't give up.
But if I run out of hope, I will still have kebabs.
I knew he was going to say that.
No, coming are getting closer, it sounds
I
like.
see the big ship in the sky.
Ow! Sorry. I'll be back soon.
Of course you will. Chicken.
Long way,
Please,
Chris.
just let me through.
Caution. One-way street.
Stop it, Virgil.
Oh, it's just Virgil's trying to get her to
No
go get away.
U-turn
I'll
allowed.
find Dad. Then I'll come back.
I'm playing the wines like a
Not
puppy.
crying. I'm not.
Wow. So I think we got our answer to why he was handing out kebabs and just staying there. It's because he kind of he kind of just like I mentioned earlier, resigned himself to his fate. He's like, I can't go anywhere. It's hard for me to walk far, and no one's gonna give up seats for me when I'm this big and I take up so many seats.
Yeah.
So
Obviously, morbidly obese. I think he said 800 pounds.
800 pounds, yeah.
Yeah.
He said he was 800 pounds. He's got a cleaver and he butchers for a living. Definitely not someone you want to mess with.
No.
But you saw in the picture, it actually showed Sadie standing next to him. You can see how much bigger he was than her.
Huge man.
Yeah. So
All right, let's keep going.
next one.
Yeah.
So I think that was Circle 3, Arc 3, right?
Right.
So we're on Circle 4, Arc 1. That's a brute, it looks like. Yeah, the brutes are firing into the crowd. Looters.
Welcome to your African Trust automated teller machine. Banking with pride.
Finally, an ATM that still works.
Oh, Aaron
Virgil,
smashed the 18.
get Dad.
Please place your right account action.
Sadie, where are you?
Outside one of the casinos, down by the river. I can barely hear you, Dad. There are looters inside, smashing everything.
Government troops are spread all over the city center. I can see them on the monitors in my lab. You've got to get as far away as you can.
Forget it! I'm coming to get you. End of discussion.
She's determined.
Open a personal savings account today.
Listen to Virgil, Sadie.
This looting is just the beginning, Dad. Pretty soon we won't need the Covenant to tear us apart. We'll do that all by ourselves. Virgil, you've watched me all my life, kept me safe. Now you've got to save the city. That's a boy! Scare them all the way to the river. I know they can afford the ferry. Dad, can Virgil track the Covenant as they move? Stream positional data to the UNSC?
Yes, I might be able to reconfigure his traffic congestion cameras to isolate known Covenant vehicle profiles.
Maybe the August sniffers can pick up their soldiers too. I've only seen bits of the different Covenant species, but I bet they all stink in their own special way.
That's an excellent idea. Virgil, get right on it. Sadie, I know I've been busy and we don't always have time to talk. But sweetheart, you make me very, very proud.
Well, I just figure if we know where the bastards are, we can at least run away better.
That was a nice trick with the police sirens, girlie, but I ain't so stupid. Step away from that cash machine, or I'm gonna blow your pretty head off!
The lady speaking.
Yeah.
Like a crony, I guess? Isn't that like a slang for like a crook or something?
Okay, crony. Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
But he recognized her getting out of the with the police car.
Was it he or she?
Or she.
I don't know.
Let's see.
It sounds like someone who's like a heavy chain smoker to me.
Yeah.
Got the chain smoker voice, so it could be either or, I feel like.
Cracky throat voice, yeah.
Cracky throat. Yeah, crackhead style.
Tackle.
So,
Yeah.
ready for the next one?
Let's play it.
Circle 4, Arc 2.
Oh, real quick.
Oh.
That's right.
What is it?
So, circle, what does that represent in arc?
Maybe I should tell you at the end.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure.
Because I actually didn't know what a circle meant, but I looked it up, and it actually has a pretty interesting meaning. Because before I thought it was like, circle, what's the point of putting out geometric shapes in this? But actually it has a very interesting meaning.
I think it probably relates to a sector of some type, and an arc might be a more specific part of that sector of the city.
It's something else. It's actually a pop cultural reference. So I think I'll save it to the end so you kind of can see everything come together.
Okay.
So, ready?
Yep.
It's a she. So it's an old lady.
You think I'm deaf? Last warning! Back away from my cash machine!
Look at that face.
You too,
ugly.
girlie.
Sadie, get out of there!
Look, I'm stepping back, okay? Why don't you just put down your gun?
Time to break the piggy bank!
Hey! You almost hit me!
I don't think she cares.
African trust. Open up!
Banking with pride.
Open up!
Oh, Covenant
Everyone,
ship.
listen! That's a Covenant dropship!
40 years I've been coming to this place. 40 years of losing my hard-earned cash. Well, today I hit the jackpot. You hear me, you damn machine? I want my money!
Everyone's going insane.
Yeah.
Incorrect password.
Correct.
Serge will give her the money. Then we've got to find some cover.
Ha! Out of my way, you little slut!
Wow. Yeah.
He's real friendly.
Real pleasant.
Dumpster. Across the street.
Oh, I heard a brute.
Brutes.
The brutes are coming out from the dropship.
I win.
Ooh, right on top of you. Oh my god. It just tore the ATM off the casino wall.
Why are the brutes going for the ATM?
Whoa.
Please come again.
Yeah, transaction complete.
Yeah. So the brutes came over. I was like, why is the brute touching the ATM machine? The brute shouldn't care about a human ATM. It took it to slam it down on her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She's a goner. Transaction complete.
Yeah, I think when it's the end of the world, you don't really need money that bad. I'd be out of there.
Oh, for sure.
There's no amount of money in the world that would keep me there.
Yeah, what are you going to do with it?
Brutes are landing there.
Even if you survive,
You can afford a real nice casket.
Everything becomes a barter system anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. But hey, maybe you afford a nicer coffin for yourself after the
maybe.
brutes lands an ATM on you.
Unless you get one at Costco. But that's a whole other commentary for another time.
So, ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's go.
Here we go. Circle 4, Arc 3. Even as she's dying.
She's crushed under the ATM.
Ooh.
Please don't look behind this dumpster, you big dumb brutes. Please, please, please.
Alien son of a bitch! Think I'd share any of this with you?
Oh, she's gone.
That's it?
Did the brute just chuck her?
Keep walking. They want to see here.
Sadie, are you all right?
I was!
He just gave away her color.
I'm sorry. Run! Run!
I'm sorry. Nice.
A car just came out of nowhere. Smashed all the brutes. Was that you?
My head. I thought the airbags were
It's the
supposed
cop.
to stop you from getting hurt.
Mike! You came back!
Who's Mike? Sadie, what's going on?
Hang on, Dad. Let me help you out of there.
I'm okay. seriously.
That whole macho tough guy thing, it's really never worked for me. Give me your hand.
Be gentle. Take me around front. Let me see what I hit.
He slammed into the casino.
Brutes, huh?
The brutes.
Well, that's never coming out of the grill.
Well, that's never coming out of the grill. I don't know. I think he only ran into the brutes.
Okay.
But the brutes are so big and heavy that the airbags came on, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I've heard that like hitting a deer is like a really hard impact, and a brute is way bigger than a deer.
Right.
So brutes are like
That's
what,
a good point. You
around-
could actually die from it, that impact.
Right, just from a deer. And this guy hit like 2 brutes, I want to say, because there's multiple brutes.
Yeah, and they weigh like 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, they weigh like an insane amount.
Yeah.
So that'd be like coming in collision with another car. So I think that's more than enough to trigger airbags popping up.
Right.
So ready for the next one?
Let's play.
So we're on to the next circle. Circle 5, Arc 1. Ready?
Yes.
Sadie, thank the gentleman.
Great etiquette tip, Dad. Let me get back to you. My father says I should thank you for saving my life.
Yeah. Couldn't save the car, though. Think there's something stuck in it. Oh,
The bird.
What's Ew.
paw.
hand?
Yeah.
Paw.
I can see that.
Mike? Seriously, thanks.
Hey, I didn't want to be the guy who leaves the damsel in distress.
Plus all the lights turned red when you tried to drive away.
How did you...
Virgil?
Who's that? Your boyfriend?
Not quite. You know the superintendent?
Sure, the AI that runs the city. Picks up the garbage, monitors the traffic, helped me trace a license plate last week.
Well, Virgil is part of the superintendent. A subroutine my dad wrote to look after me when I was a kid.
That explains it.
Okay.
After my mom died, it was just Dad and me. He did his best, but his job. When Dad couldn't be there, Virgil was. He helped me get to school on time, made sure I bought a healthy lunch and didn't watch too much TV, that sort of thing.
Must have been annoying.
Your tax dollars at work.
It's a
It still is.
funny comment.
Mike, why are you helping me?
I'm a cop. Service to all, right? Look, the city's under attack. A lot of people need help. Well, I can die a hero, or I can die a coward. But
Got any choices that don't involve dying?
Yeah.
not if you want to go back over that bridge.
Ooh, yeah. So I think that answers a question that we had, which was
Who is Virgil in the relationship?
yeah, and like why is Sadie so important? So clearly, I think based off of this, it's not that she's like some influential figure or whatever. I think it's just that he was an engineer who worked on the system for the superintendent
And produce
that
Virgil.
that manages the like the whole city.
Yeah.
And he kind of wrote his own, he wrote like his own like custom chunk of code, which was this subroutine that
To
make
watch
sure
over her.
So that's kind of an interesting thing because it's like it's not the government wasn't the one who like made Virgil for her. It was kind of her dad just like he did this little side project to make sure his daughter's being watched because he's a single parent.
And the mother passed away. Yeah, she needed to get to school on time and make sure she was
Right.
protected. And
And
taken care of.
it sounds like he had like a demanding career, so he wanted something to like watch over her while he's doing his own thing.
Right. So the superintendent is the AI for the whole city.
Right.
And Virgil is just that custom code embedded within it.
Yeah, it's just, she described it as a subroutine. So I assume it's just kind of like its own little separate thing that feeds into the whole picture.
I noticed that every circle has 3 arcs. So do you know if that's a significance?
Let's see. Circle 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Each circle,
Except
for
circle
9. 9 has a bunch.
It's like that many.
So which one were we on? Was it 4-1 or 5-1?
I think it was 4.
Yeah.
4-2.
Oh, it was 5-1.
Okay.
Because here's... Yeah, that was the part where the car crashed. So I think we're on circle 5, arc 2 now.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Citizens, your neighbors are resisting. A popular uprising is inflicting heavy casualties on the invaders. We will prevail.
How are we gonna get across this bridge? It's packed!
Good manners and pointy elbows.
Sure.
Get elbow out of the way.
What?
I said I won't let you down, miss!
Did you hear what he said? You see what he said? Geez, the things I would do for a kiss.
Oh.
Excuse us!
Hey,
Sorry!
step aside.
Please!
Police
So I wonder,
business.
does he like her, or is that was a
Step
joke?
aside, people.
You know, if the panicked mobs would just stay in nice, neat lines, Ugh. Watch it! Get across this bridge a lot faster!
No, this
You
isn't
hear
a
that?
fire drill.
What? The water? Don't tell me you're afraid of heights.
Pelican dropship. Hard to see through all the smoke, but it's heading our way.
Virgil, got eyes in the sky.
There it is.
Good. Cane tapping, seeing eye dog. Means Virgil can't see it.
And who do we know who likes to travel off the grid?
There's a police dropship. We can't all stay on that.
Police.
Where's you?
Okay.
I'm getting on first.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh. Kinsler.
Hello, Sadie. Remember me?
Oh, I just heard a gun cock.
Mm-hmm.
He flew all the way there.
So, and he traced her. So how could he
Yeah.
trace her? How is she traceable? She mentioned that, though.
Right. Huh. That's a good question. But I mean, wow, this guy is really going out
He's
his
very
way.
determined.
Yeah, because that kind of confuses me. Like, why is he so after her specifically?
Yeah, very determined.
So maybe there is something else besides Virgil.
I wonder if he's going to hold her for ransom to pressure her dad into something. But what and why?
Right, yeah, like who's her dad? That's the new question, right?
Yeah, so you imply maybe he's more than just informational architect for the city?
Yeah, maybe the fact that he built Virgil's data center is a pretty significant thing in itself, because that's basically you have control over the entire city in a way, because AI is pretty advanced. That's the only thing I could think of at the moment.
And I would imagine the Covenant would want someone like him so they could possess all the information. He could teach them or show them. He could be tortured to, kind of spill the beans. And
Right, but in this case, it's Kinsler. So the police, who's the I guess the head of the police here, is the one who's after him.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm wondering if his daughter would be held for ransom or something. He's
Gotcha.
going to be playing kind of chess with her.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
ready
know.
for next
Yeah,
one?
let's play it.
All right. And a submachine.
It's so good to see you again, Sadie. But please, no sudden movements. This Pelican isn't the stablest thing to stand on. I'd hate to shoot you accidentally. Bradley, your service pistol. Remove it from your holster.
Oh.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Now toss it off the bridge. Good. I must say, Sadie, you play very hard to get.
Bet that makes you angry.
Quite the opposite.
Virgil, a little help here.
Your chatter made you easy to track, but I think you and Virgil have talked quite enough. Take it off.
Oh.
Now smash
That
it.
explains it.
Do you know what I've learned in all my years in politics?
That you're an asshole?
The value of escalation. For example, last time we met, Bradley hit me with his fist.
Keep talking. I might do it again.
I think not. This time I have a submachine gun. You see? Escalation. Goodbye, Bradley.
Do it, and you're a dead man.
Sadie, you're such a bright, beautiful girl. You have no idea how much it pains me when you act so incredibly stupid. I have the gun.
Yes, but I have the garbage truck.
Oh. It smashed into the post.
My dropship! That shitty property, Virgil! What the devil do you think you're doing?
Escalation.
Escalation.
That's great.
Oh.
Something on him.
The commissioner's buried in garbage.
Man, what a smell.
Come on, this is our ride.
Oh, no. No. I am not getting in the back of a... Oliphant.
Think of it as an armored personnel carrier. For the smell impaired.
Basically a garbage truck.
Yeah. Yep.
So
and so they're going to escape with Virgil's help, controlling the garbage truck.
Yep. It sounds like Virgil took control of the garbage truck to smash it into the Pelican, and he covered the commissioner in garbage. And then now Sadie and Mike are now gonna leave.
The ex-police officer.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Huh. And so that answers the question that you just had, which was how did this guy find her so easily? So how did she has some sort of device that she's using to communicate with Virgil, and that device was traceable. So that's how he found her exact location.
Yeah.
So.
But he smashed it, and Virgil continued to sort of execute a plan to get her out of there, get her to safety, and dump the garbage on the on Kinsler.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. So on to the next one. We
One.
got Circle 6 Arc 1.
Stay strong, Mombasa. Our noble militia is hitting back hard. The enemy has begun to retreat.
I think I'm going to puke.
Might make it smell better.
It's pretty bad.
That's bad.
It's the safest way to get to the Oni building. If we sit in the cab, we're targets. If we let Virgil drive us to the Oni building, the Covenant thinks we're just a harmless machine.
Recycling. Do your part.
Uh-oh. Company, get behind me.
Finally, something between me and all the shooting. Guess we all had the same bright idea, huh? Name's Tom Uberni. Damn glad to meet you. Married, right? You two own a house? Of course you do. Say, when this is all over, if you're in the market for new ceramic siding, hey now, I'm your man.
Tom?
You see the jackals?
Eating the body?
Virgil, can you raise Dad on this Oliphant's radio?
Wow, buddy. Is she a tough customer or what?
You have no idea.
Sadie, you're hardly worried half to death.
I'm okay. What about you?
The fighting is spreading, damaging all sorts of systems. Power, data, the entire superintendent infrastructure is close to collapse. I'm doing all I can, but...
Dad, you've done an incredible job keeping Virgil together.
Sadie, it's not me. It's the Covenant.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, keeping them together again, so I think the information won't be lost.
Right. Yeah. Because
And
the
if they
Covenant
can find-
yeah, they're looking for something.
Exactly. If they have a map, they can find their way to maybe the portal entrance, a weak spot,
That's
something.
where that seismic activity was occurring, which, as we saw later in Halo 3, because this is, I'm guessing, taking place before that, what we saw. In Halo 3, they glassed that area to uncover the portal, which then they activated to go through to the Ark. So interesting. Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Circle 6 Arc 2.
Dad, it's hard to hear inside this Oliphant. Say that again?
A plasma bombardment collapsed one of Virgil's tertiary data centers. I was assessing the damage through the underground cameras, and I saw Covenant splicing cables, patching switches.
What?
Didn't work.
The Covenant are helping us?
Well, I'll be damned.
Dad, I just met my first brutes. They didn't seem too helpful.
No. The ones in the data center weren't brutes
I'm guessing
or any of the
engineers.
Covenant I've heard about.
Because engineers
That's
are
what I'm
paired.
It's a
thinking.
whole
Yeah.
new species, Sadie, and they're actually quite
Engineer.
Yeah.
beautiful. They have some sort of automatic defense system, but as long as you don't get
The
too
bombs that
close-
Bruce put on them.
And I'm just thinking out loud here. Maybe this whole invasion is just one big misunderstanding, huh?
Shut up, Tom!
Virgil's observing another group of them now inside Kikowani subway station. Hang on a second. I'll connect the audio feed.
Number one rule of sales, understand exactly what the customer needs. Not what he wants, what he needs. You understand?
Tom, seriously, zip it.
It's dark in the station. Switching the camera to thermal.
Oh.
Strange. There aren't any brutes around. Usually they never leave them alone.
The engineers.
All right. I see 6 of the new aliens floating in a circle. They're surrounding a 7th, touching it with their tentacles. Amazing. You wouldn't believe how fast they can move their limbs. They're working. Doing something to the explosives in the 7th alien's armor.
I
Interesting.
wonder if that blew up, if that was the armor.
Yeah, so I think I remember this part. So you want me to
From the game?
from this? I remember some like general details. Do you
Sure.
want to take a prediction at what it is before, and have me tell you, or?
I'm not sure yet, other than probably they exploded that area and sacrificed themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the next one just to see if that answers it. If not, I'll give you the answer of what just happened. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Circle 6 Arc 3. So you hear all the explosions going on.
Dad, what were those explosions? Virgil, can't this Oliphant go any faster?
I'm not sure what just happened. 6 of the aliens are dead.
Self-sacrifice.
But I think... Sadie, I think they gave their lives to free their companion. Yes, I can see it floating away down the subway tube. Virgil, keep an eye on that one.
Covenant with feelings, huh? That's a first.
What was I saying? They're friendly, don't you see? We gotta
This guy's such a tool.
negotiate.
Negotiate?
We shoot at them, they shoot back at us. That's just bad business. Hey, aliens, we're in here. We want to surrender.
Settle down, you idiot.
Tom,
What, yeah, what an
don't you
absolute
get it?
idiot.
The
What a
friendly
complete knucklehead.
covenant aren't the ones doing all the shooting.
To hell with demographics. This is a down market. Time to bargain. You want to make this
This guy's
sale.
too much of a salesman.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at him.
Here.
He's giving away their position.
Down from there.
Leave him, Sadie. I'm opening
If
the
you're
back
gonna do
door.
that, just get
We're
off
out.
our ride and get out of here.
Yeah.
That's right. Up here. What say you and me make a deal, huh?
Sadie, it's a raid.
Oh, it's telling them.
Where to?
Virgil's telling them to
Anyway,
run.
come on.
A Wraith's gonna blow that up in the palm.
You don't understand.
There it is.
You don't understand. Boom. Surrender accepted. What an absolute moron. Yeah.
And
Someone's been doing
Nimrod there.
He's been doing so many sales. They just get into his head now. I can make a sale with anybody. Boom.
So Tom, poof, gone.
I don't think we need to memorize his name because at this point he's a goner.
He's a goner and not important enough to remember.
Yeah.
Quick reflection back on the jackals when they were eating
Ooh,
that
yeah.
person. So one thing I missed was that the crony or the
I think that was someone else.
Someone else.
I think because the crony was a while ago. Now we've crossed the bridge and we're on Oliphant.
Different location.
So we're in a completely
yeah.
different area.
Okay.
Yeah. But there was one thing I did want to call back to was the engineers. So there are 7 engineers, 6 of them were in a circle, and they were quickly working to take off the explosives off of the 6th one.
The 7th one.
The 7th one,
Yeah.
yeah. And so that that one of them could
Escape and survive,
and
yeah.
be free.
Yeah.
Because all of these other engineers, the brutes, attached these explosives to them so that they couldn't escape.
Yep.
And
And so they sacrificed themselves.
Yeah.
For his escape.
For his escape. Do you know who that engineer is?
And I think that engineer is the one that was befriended by, don't give it away, the lady.
There.
Keys. Oh, there. That's
there.
it, Veronica. Veronica found him, and
Veronica and the rookie found him together.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think he was referred to as Virgil. I think he combined Virgil's data with his, like he absorbed it and combined it with like his own data, data or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's now called Virgil, and he's pretty special because all the information from that
is in him.
Yeah.
And so they saved him. They took him in their ship.
And the reason he didn't blow up is because these 6 other engineers sacrificed.
And they took off his explosive. Yeah. He left with them at the very end of the Halo ODST.
Right. Yeah. They shoved him into the Phantom.
They shoved him because he was afraid. He didn't want to go into it.
Yeah, because he sees that as Covenant, so he had like a nervous reaction, kind of like a dog that's repeatedly beats him with a club. When that dog's gonna see the club, it's gonna get an inherent, like through Pablo's conditioning, it's gonna get an inherent reaction to seeing that club, even if it's a friendly person holding it. So, yeah, same.
Good.
Same
Let's play.
thing.
Let's keep going. This is getting more and more interesting.
We're on to Circle 7, Arc 1. Ready? Here we go. Oh, yeah, the whole vehicle is destroyed. Now they don't have a ride.
Right, blew the hell out of our Oliphant.
Poor Tom.
Poor Tom.
Poor Tom.
He almost got us killed.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
That was natural selection, man. What can I say?
Stay aside. Find a kiosk. My dad's in the data center under the Oni building.
Basically right at the heart of the Covenant occupation.
We're going to need Virgil's help getting him out of there.
Here, take my jacket.
Oh, it's
I
raining.
don't mind the rain.
It's fiber armored. I mind getting shot.
Thanks.
Optican, healthcare on demand.
Oh.
Please place your hand.
Remember that would give you the health.
Virgil, get me Dad.
Elevated heart rate. Are you feeling anxious? Stressed? Try Optican's newest mood-settling drug. Take
And
Heresy.
stop playing doctor.
Finally, a kiosk with a camera. Now I can see that you are all right. But why are you dressed like a police officer?
It's Mike's. Say hello.
It's good to meet you, Dr. Ndasha.
You know, you are the first young man Sadie's ever introduced to me.
Dad! What's Virgil doing?
Learning to whistle.
Whistle?
So he can communicate with the tentacle aliens.
Stress harms relationships. Good communication and good medicine can help.
We just met a guy that tried the whole communicate with the enemy thing. It didn't
Yeah.
work out so well,
Not
Dad.
too well.
These new aliens are different. Inquisitive, non-violent. They're searching for something under New Mombasa, I'm sure of it. And if Virgil can learn to speak with them, we'll be able to determine whether or not they can...
Dad?
Attention, citizens. The enemy has infiltrated our data system. Do not give alarm. Our intervention police have imposed a level 1 communications plan. All civilian chatter is restricted.
No!
Calm down.
They killed him!
Who?
The police! They just pulled Virgil's plug!
No way. The whole city would shut down. The evacuation would grind to a halt. No one would be crazy enough to...
No one?
Oh, crap.
Oh. That's gotta be
Oh,
Kim's
come
like-
on. Yeah, exactly. Don't stop now. Okay.
Any thoughts or jumping into the next one?
Let's just jump to the next
Yeah,
one.
you're like itching to find out what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
All right, Circle 7, Arc 2.
Police headquarters.
Still raining.
Straight ahead.
Oh, they're
How
going
does
to
the level 1
headquarters.
blackout work? How do we bring Virgil back?
Emergency communications department. But we can't just...
Kick down the door, plug Virgil back in? You bet your ass we can!
Sadie, wait!
She's determined.
Here's a directory. Emergency comms, 14th floor. Elevators are...
Hold up. Look. Lobby's all shot up.
Ooh,
And
where
over
they
by the
come there?
elevators.
Are those cops?
All dead. Probably a brute kill squad.
Howdy, folks.
Or not?
Sorry about the mess. Since it appears we're all going straight to hell today,
Marshall.
I figured I'd send some of my old pals on their way myself.
Listen, buddy. We don't want any trouble.
We just need to get upstairs.
Stay right where you are. Here comes another one now.
Is that Jackal?
Yeah, I don't know why they shut the super down. We'll keep broadcasting as long as we can.
Hey there, Jimbo.
What the? Officers down. There may be Covenant in the...
Come on now, get off your chatter and pay attention.
Marshal? What are you doing here? Didn't you get fired?
Remember how often I ask you not to use my half and half? And remember how often you didn't listen?
You? You did this?
Should have stayed in the elevator, Jim.
No, please.
I wrote my name right there on the cart!
Wow.
Sadie, let's go.
According to this department, I have issues with anger.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I guess so.
If I were you, I'd stay right where you are.
So I guess it wasn't Brutes who took out the police department.
No.
It's a ex-police officer who was very disgruntled with the situation. Came back in and was like, since I figured we're all going to hell today, I'm gonna shoot up everyone who pissed me off.
He went postal, took him out himself.
Yeah, even the guy who drank his half and half.
Yeah.
I'm curious what's gonna happen next. So, Circle 7, Arc 3.
Take it to 3.
Ready? Here we go.
You two are my hostages. Sit tight, or you're gonna end up like these old buddies of mine.
Yeah.
Mike, we have to get upstairs. Turn Virgil back on.
No talking. You work for the NMPD?
No.
Oh yeah? Where'd you get the jacket?
I stole it from the trash.
From the trash.
Thief, huh? Got a record, you little punk?
Look, why don't you put down your rifle and...
Why don't you shut your goddamn mouth? Hear that? SWAT pussies finally woke up. They'll be wearing body armor, so you have to take the headshot.
Get down, Sadie! Now! Drop your weapon.
Come and get it!
Ha!
Oh,
Damn
he
it,
killed
take him
someone.
down!
Cover me!
Man down, man down! We're blocked in.
He's got us pinned in here!
Back! Get back!
Stay behind the door!
Bang it clear!
Oh, my eyes! Oh, you lousy sons of bitch! Ah!
Got him! Suspect down!
Sadie? Sadie, you okay?
You! Hands where I can see him!
Don't shoot! I'm NMPD, damn it!
Let me see a badge. Nice and slow.
The whole city's crawling with Covenants.
Yeah.
And we're killing each other.
Here, see? Metro PD! I need to get her to the 14th floor. It's an emergency.
Okay, take her up. We'll deal with this mess.
There must be a dozen bodies here.
We can't save them, Sadie. But we can save Virgil. We have to go.
What are your thoughts there?
Boy, what a scene that is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get it. Some people can go psycho, but why this? I'm wondering if it's going to lead to another part of the story or not. But
yeah, it's I guess when the whole world's falling apart, people show their true colors, right?
yeah, they go nuts.
Yeah. Ready for the next one? All right. Circle 8, Arc 1.
Emergency comms. 14th floor. Should have taken the elevator.
After what just happened? I don't think so.
Yeah, the elevator turned out to be a bad idea before.
What exactly are you going to say to make them reinitialize Virgil?
I'll think of something.
Hi, I'm cute. Break the law for me.
That's not funny.
I'm just saying. It worked on me.
Okay.
Still no
Oh, wow, it's
covenant
busy.
activity
Yeah.
outside the city limits.
Busy call center.
I've got 3 more evac points at 200% capacity.
Wow.
Somebody answer that damn phone.
Where's the duty officer?
Big desk. At the back.
Thanks.
Any of the ferries still running? Well, you'll just have to go down there yourself.
As I've been trying to tell you, Captain, I don't have the authority to override. What do you mean, gross misconduct? Captain Dare, I assure you, people
Dare.
are dying down here.
Excuse me.
Yes, of course I could turn the
Captain Dare,
superintendent
Veronica.
back on,
Yeah.
but Commissioner Kinsler gave me explicit
Kinsler gave
instructions.
instructions not to turn around.
I'm just going to borrow this stapler.
Listen, Captain, there's a Covenant carrier hovering right outside my window.
gonna smack her
There's
with
a
the stapler?
sniper in my lobby, and you're threatening to have me fired? Office of Naval Intelligence. Now there's a contradiction in terms. What do you want?
I need you to turn the superintendent back on.
Not you, too. I am telling all of you, the commissioner...
I know,
Oh,
but
wow.
I'm making you do it. At gunpoint.
What gun?
This one.
You're holding my stapler
stapler.
inside your pocket and pointing it at me.
You don't know that.
It might be a gun
Or a rifle.
or a rocket launcher.
And if it was, why, you would have to turn the superintendent back on.
Nobody could blame you.
Or fire you.
If it was a gun... Oh no! Please, don't shoot! I'll do anything!
And she's typing him back on.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
okay, Virgil.
there we go.
I'm here.
He sounds different.
Virgil, what have those aliens done to
The
you?
engineer.
Yep, the engineer combined with Virgil sounds. I think
Yeah.
this is when it happened. So, we got confirmation that Kinsler ordered for the superintendent to be shut off.
Decommission. Oh, yeah, shut off. And this lady, what was her name? Anyway, the one who turned her back
call
on.
center lady.
Call center
We'll
lady.
call her call center lady.
Call center lady
Yeah.
was eager to turn her back on. So it didn't take a lot of convincing. Maybe
Yeah.
she's just like, all right, I'm done with this.
Yeah, Sadie was just like, we could give you a convenient excuse that you thought this was a gun.
And she's, oh, please don't shoot. And she's faking it,
Yeah.
knowing that she's going to turn it back on. But she complied, and who knows why, but she just complied too easily.
Well,
Maybe
it sounds
she's
like
kind of
not
fed
not
up.
only Sadie and Mike wanted for,
But she did too.
not only her either, but she was talking with someone else, maybe some local police force or whatever, that was asking for her to turn it back on, and she was telling them that she can't because
Of Kinsler.
Kinsler.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, she had her reason now.
All
She's
right.
going to get fired by a
Yep.
stapler.
Right. Circle 8, Arc 2. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Sadie, what's going
I
on?
don't know. Those aliens have been working on Virgil, and now that he's back on, he sounds...
Different.
Virgil? It's still you, isn't it? Can you get Dad for
That's
me?
a good sign. We're having a hard time understanding Virgil now.
Reach him. Something's wrong.
Reports are coming in from all over the city. Covenant forces are pulling back in the face of furious resistance.
Sounds like propaganda.
Man, have I had it with his crap.
Our enemies are cowards. Battle on, brave citizens, and victory will be ours.
Hang on. That's coming from inside the building.
Mike, wait! Where are you going?
This hour, we pay tribute to our fallen heroes, Jim Odingo, Roberto Bustamante, and Marshal
I hope it's not the
Luis.
same Marshall we saw
Office.
earlier.
Public Service Announcements Division.
These officers were gunned down in the very lobby of this building
That's not
by
true.
Covenant snipers. But moments ago,
Good point.
members of our citizen militia wiped out the sniper nest with a homemade flamethrower, made from nothing more than an old leaf blower and a can of gasoline. Keep fighting, Mombasa. Fight, and we will win.
Off the air.
Covenant sniper nest. Those people were massacred by a crazy ex-cop.
Yeah.
Hell, one of those people was the crazy
Oh,
ex-cop.
so he did name one of their
Point
names.
is,
People are dying out there, and you're feeding them this garbage? None of it is true.
yes. Well, some days, truth isn't really a luxury we can afford.
It's like, I want to inspire them.
Right. He's trying to like keep up. I guess keep up the
Keep morale.
Yeah. Because what happened, as we saw, crazy ex-cop named Marshall went in the lobby and gunned down the entire like crew department that was down there, or at least a good amount of cops. There was no snipers at all. But according to him, the cops got gunned down by snipers, and then the sniper nest was taken out by civilians
Civilian
with a homemade flamethrower.
Community here, with a leaf blower and gasoline.
A homemade flamethrower that was made out of a leaf blower and gasoline. Quite a little bit different from the truth.
Yeah, quite a bit. But again, the idea of, we can do it then, charge,
Keep fighting, Mombasa, we can do it. The enemies are cowards.
Yeah, they're falling back.
Yeah. Well, I think what he's doing isn't that bad.
Arc 3.
Feeding them the garbage. What would you rather do? Have them all depressed and
cower and lack of confidence, thinking at any minute they're going to die.
Right. Yeah. All right. On to the next one. Ready?
Come on, Mike. He's a propaganda officer. He's just doing his job.
Exactly.
His job? More like lying to people for a living.
Do you know who is still listening to my announcements? An old woman, too weak to leave her bed. A man bleeding in the street. A teacher hiding with her students in a school basement. They're all going to die.
Maybe, maybe not. The Marines will be here soon.
They are all going to die.
Wow.
My job is to fill the time before they die with truth.
With hope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But maybe you can do better. On the air. A special honor, New Mombasa. I have here in studio Uprising Commander Harris Two-Shot Kibaki. Commander, tell our listeners the latest news from the city center. Commander, go ahead. Speak the truth.
Wow, he put him on the spot.
Things aren't as good as they could be, but they're looking up. We're fighting hard.
Good to hear it. Any words of advice, Two-Shot?
Just keep fighting. We can win this battle if we stick together. We can save the city. We can win this war.
Off the air. Now you are also a hero.
You are,
I feel sick.
No. What you feel is hope. See? You already have an admirer. Go ahead. You're on the line with Harris Two-Shot Kibaki.
That was truly inspiring. Sadie must be
Kinsler.
Yeah.
Kinsler.
But I think she'll be much more interested in this. Sadie, I now control the firefighting systems in your father's lab. If you want to see him alive again, you'll do exactly as I say.
Wow. That's not very good.
No, so he got access to a control panel. Something.
Firefighting systems. Firefighting systems, I'm assuming what would it be, like sprinklers or?
Yeah, it could be, or it could be something more advanced, something that sucks up all the oxygen in the air. Without oxygen, there could be no fire.
That's a good point.
Without oxygen, everyone in the building or room is going to die.
Well, let's keep going. I think we'll find out what he means. He's probably going to describe his threat more accurately, I would assume.
Circle 9, and this is
Circle
one
9.
with a lot of arcs, right?
Yeah, it's the one. It's the last one. The last circle. So circle 9. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Kinsler told me to meet him at the train station. That's what I'm going to do.
Come on, Sadie. You can't trust him. You know that.
My father's still in Virgil's data center.
I've been listening to your dad all day, and the one thing he wouldn't want you to do, put yourself in even more danger by...
You're not listening at all. Kinsler said he'd trigger the emergency fire response.
And that will...
Flood the data center with argon.
Can people breathe argon?
No, Mike. It freezes you. Dead.
Oh, it freezes you.
Look, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Virgil, are you there?
I know that look. What's your plan?
Escalation.
Escalation.
So
learned that from Kinsler.
It sounds like he's threatening to freeze her dad to death.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, ready for next one? Circle 9, Arc 2. Here we come.
Out of the way, I'm getting on that train.
Back to the train once again.
We gotta get out of here. They're getting closer. We have to go.
Trans-Bay Express train, now departing Kikowani Station. All passengers must descend off with your Please remain calm. No tickets. No problem. Slow. Children, use caution.
Maybe Dad was right. The tentacle aliens he found, I think they are helping Virgil, bringing him back from the dead.
But why would they do that?
Dad said they were looking for something Virgil found.
Keep it clean. Keep all luggage on the platforms.
Maybe they're sick of fighting, just like us. I don't know. Dad would know the answer.
We'll ask him when we see him, okay?
Okay.
Now, where are you supposed to meet the commissioner?
Platform 9. He's got a private train.
I still think you should let me...
If I don't come alone, my dad will die. Kinsler made that clear. You and Virgil know what you have to do?
Yeah. Covenant are closing in. People are panicking. This is going to get ugly.
This day is a nightmare. It all keeps getting worse. Everything's falling apart.
Not everything.
Listen, I know I'm just a girl who got you fired.
You're more than that.
I might also be the girl who gets you killed.
Maybe, but not today.
Mike, I want you to live. I need you to live. For me.
Yeah, it sounds like a love story's developing here.
Yeah, it sounds like there is some romantic interest between the two. So, ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Circle 9, R3.
Push that button.
The commissioner's on there with
Platform 9.
fellow officers.
There's
on there.
Kinsler's private train, guarded by corrupt cops with machine guns.
I'm going in. My father's life is on the line.
Be careful.
You too.
What? Wait your turn!
Excuse me. Sorry. Coming through!
Get away from the train, you hear me? Everyone back off.
Steady, officer. Not yet.
I can't hold the crowd back much longer, sir.
Kinsler!
You won't have to. My passenger has
Oh,
arrived.
he was waiting for her.
This way, Sadie. Push right on through.
Make some room. Let her through.
Why does she come? Wow, they're just shooting into the crowd.
Any other objections? Careful, Sadie. Watch your step.
You ever worry there might really be a hell?
Oh, I know there is, my dear. And you and I are leaving it. Officer, close the doors.
Button up, men. We're out of here.
I don't want any of that on board.
Yes, sir.
You can't just...
They're still shooting into the crowd.
Why not?
Wow.
I'm getting quite good at it. For instance, I killed your father an hour ago.
Oh.
Oh, and it stops.
Wow, that was an interesting. That was a like, boom for a final line. Like just throwing it out, and dropping it, just like that. Why not kill? I'm getting quite good at it. I just killed your father an hour ago. And the whole reason she got on that train with this guy is to not have that happen.
Right, but I think she talked to her dad though. We don't know the time that elapsed, but it seems like it really wasn't an hour ago.
I think it might have been, because last time that they talked, she was like in the data center, right? In that New Mombasa Police Department Center.
Turned on Virgil,
and they had to take
or
the
the
and I'm guessing
superintendent.
they had to take the train to get here, or they had to walk.
So enough
or-
time has possibly elapsed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they didn't take the train because Kinsler's on the train, so I'm assuming they had to go by foot to
Make
get
the way
here.
to the train. Yeah.
So I think
Let's
he
play
might,
it.
I doubt he would say that and be lying. So
let's see.
Yeah. All right. On to the next one.
Yep.
Circle 9, Arc 4. They're still shooting into the crowd.
Killed my father?
My men near Virgil's data center tripped the fire response system. He suffocated and froze. Not a bad way to go, all things considered. I wanted to tell you, face to face.
Oh, this guy's a scumbag.
Please, get all your tears out now. It's a long ride, and I don't want to hear you moaning all the way to Nairobi. Well, come to think of it, I might.
Wow.
He's a real
No sign
gentleman.
of it yet, sir.
It's a pink, airborne octopus. How hard can it be to find?
The tunnels are crawling with buggers, Commissioner. We've lost a lot of men. Maybe we should...
No one leaves until I get that alien. Do
So
you
he's
hear
looking
me,
for the
officer?
alien.
And found a way to
Virgil,
hire a
the engineer.
superintendent-class AI. Knowing how he did that is vital to the war effort.
Like you ever cared about anyone besides yourself.
Just because I'm a murderer doesn't mean I'm unpatriotic.
Covenant armor approaching the station, sir. What do we do?
We wait! Don't you see the beauty of it, Sadie? Whatever you think of me, whatever I have done, I will leave this city with vital intelligence about the Covenant.
Bastard.
Call me what you like, but the world will call me a hero.
He wants credit, probably fame and money as well for bringing back Virgil the engineer.
Yep.
So.
And there's the bridge also. Well, like Dare, Veronica, she wanted to keep the engineer because he possessed so much of the Covenant information.
You're right. Yeah.
And so same with this Kienzler.
Yeah, except in this case, I think they're doing it for different. I think Dare was actually wanting
for
to
noble purposes.
Yeah. So ready for next one? Circle 9, Arc 5. This is the last one that I collected. So
and then the final one is the one that we need to go find.
We need to go find.
Okay.
So ready for last one before we go for the final one?
Yeah.
All right, Circle 9, Arc 5. Let's see where this goes. So there's still shooting into the ground.
Coming. Listen to me if you want to live.
Oh, it's Mike.
Killed your father, Sadie, and now we're leaving the city. No one is coming to save you. Not Branley, not Virgil.
This guy's a total creep.
End of the line.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
Virgil wants to protect her.
That machine is dead. I killed it. It doesn't matter. Anything he does
He made it so that the doors can be manually
Are
opened.
you ready to die? Do you want to live? Are you ready to fight?
Mike's rallying up the crowd.
Yep.
We need to go now, sir.
Yes, go. The rest of your men will have to...
Die?
Sir, we aren't moving. I've lost engine control.
Oh, nice. The engine's cut.
Charge the train.
Move this train out of the station or Sadie dies. You hear me? The Covenant will kill us all.
We're knocked out of the system. The train's not responding.
There is nothing you can do to hurt me that won't kill her.
Almost nothing. Virgil, open the doors.
Oh.
What? No. No. Get back! Get back! Get away
Oh,
from me!
they're gonna tear it from limb to limb.
Nice. Yeah, he deserves it. 100%. Zero sympathy for that guy.
Wow. So she's still incommunicado. This is great. With Virgil and the engineer. So, I don't want to jump too far ahead, and maybe it doesn't matter now, but I'm wondering what relationship she had with Virgil, the engineer, as he was boarding the ship with Veronica at the end of Halo ODST.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's only one log left for us to find, so probably...
Let's look for it.
Probably won't give too many closure.
Probably not.
I won't give us too much closure on what happened, but I'm curious to see what is there.
Wait a second. I just realized, is there a book that you've read where...
No. I don't know if there's a book on this. I don't think there is. I think this is just its own kind of isolated story.
Okay.
So I think what we're about to see is the last... Correct us in the comments below if that's not the case, because I'd be interested to know if there's more, but I doubt it. Maybe there is. I'm not sure. Not that I know of.
All right.
So, ready to get the last one?
Yeah.
So do you want to play through, or do you want me to, or what's the...
Why don't you take it?
Okay, I'll play it through, and let me know if... But, so it's pretty significant, because this last log is the only one that you don't find in the city. You have to find in person.
If you're outside the city, okay.
And remember, we started on sublevel 7, we have to go down to sublevel 9.
Where the data center is located. I remember this.
Oh, look. Dead cop. See?
Yep.
Remember earlier...
I remember this med's kit was right over here on the left.
Yeah, oh, look, another dead cop. Remember we ran into a cop before? Let's see. Wonder if I should take the shotgun or not. Yeah, sure, I'll take the shotgun. Alright, here we go.
They're grunts. I mean, yeah, grunts.
Yep.
If traitor escape, it's their fault, not ours.
There's a grunt. See him?
Bad guys!
Oh wow, look at all those grunts.
Run away! Alarm! Intruder! In tunnels!
I think we keep going this way, maybe. Going for a nice little stroll.
Oh,
Good
hit.
Let's do this one the old-fashioned way. is there? Can go across this way, so I guess I just keep going forward. The grunts are leading the way.
You gonna punch him?
I guess, I don't know. That one might see me though.
Oh. Splatter.
Quick and efficient. Grunts didn't know what hit him. There's a lot of enemies.
2 or 3 of them. Oh, look at that.
Stuck his
we
face.
stuck him. Nicely done.
We have it trapped.
What do you mean you have it trapped?
Do it, Virgil, now!
Construction ahead. Expect delays.
I'm gonna die, you hear me?
Oh, that's the cup from what we encountered before, remember?
Is that Mike?
No, no. It's the field. It's the one you fought alongside, remember?
Which one?
The one you fought alongside. Look, see the friendly arrow?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Checkpoint.
Thanks, Trooper. They almost had me. Been trying to get down to the next level checking my team, but this stack is locked down tight.
We're this guy now. Mm-hmm.
Huh. Guess you have the magic touch.
The superintendent didn't open it for him, but he opened it for us.
Mm-hmm. I remember this.
Yeah, and then we have to jump down here.
This was in the game.
Yep. So, let's see. I guess we can... Oh, we have to press the button.
Stack's unlocked. Hit the switch.
Alright. Let's head on down.
Look
Oh.
out! We got a bug problem.
Come on, buddy.
Damn
Head on
fine
down.
work.
Alright, I'll just go down, I think.
Take a jump.
He's coming with me.
See a damn thing. You go first.
Alright. He's shooting the dead. Yeah, you teach him.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh, he's really laying into them. Get it out of your system?
We did okay. Thanks for the assist.
Yep, let's... Okay, we're on sublevel 8 now.
One more to go.
I wonder actually if I hit him in the head if it'll kill him faster. I think it will.
Oh, look at that.
Bitch. Those are my guys. Fuckers got all of them.
Oh, so it sounds like his guys are all dead.
Oh, a launch grenade. No, that was a flare, right?
Yeah, do you see what he said? Let me go to the last checkpoint. Make sure you pay attention to... When he speaks, the subtitles will be down below.
Okay.
You go first.
So, here we go. I want to see it. Okay, so headshot only does a minimal difference, it sounds like. Oh no, it did pretty well there. Alright, so we walk out here. Where is he?
Son of a bitch. These are my guys. Buggers got all of them. Now I gotta check on the dock myself.
The dock.
Any thoughts on that?
Dock. You took one with the gun.
Yeah. Oh, we got stealth brutes. See the stealth brute?
Yeah, I see him.
Come on.
There's a few of them. I see another in the back on the left. There's 2 more.
Wow, this pistol is really weak against these guys. Alright, come on, shotgun guy. Stuck him.
Yes. Ooh, nice.
Sit down.
Sit down now.
Me and this guy are tag teaming, right, buddy? Let's head on forward.
Keep staring at him. Like what you see?
Like what you see? Remember sometimes if you like stare at them, they'll make voice lines?
Right.
Let's see if he says something.
Glad you were here. We needed the help.
Okay.
Alright, second line.
Yeah, let's see what he says for the second one.
I'll need you to stop staring, okay? Right
Okay.
now.
Okay. Let's move on. Went from grateful to irritated real fast. Let's see. Jackal carbine rifle is something I would take. Come here. Where's this one? I was chasing after my guy.
Ooh, got him.
Shooting.
Nice job.
There he goes again.
Take him out.
If I shoot him after he's dead, it still counts. In fact, each shot counts as a separate kill. What's taking him so long? Walk faster. Work on your cardio, man.
Oh, got some jack. Oh, look at this. Oh, good dodge.
There we go. That cleans up that situation. Oh!
Oh, yeah,
Don't touch,
look at that.
Don't touch my guy.
Can't be over yet.
I'm sure it's not. I got another brute. You see him?
We must go.
Oh, I picked up his grenades. I can stick it.
Right in the head. Nicely done.
Oh, in the body. Shotgun tears him apart, so don't have to aim too carefully there. It would have been helpful if you went ahead. Does this helmet say something?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm trying to read your helmet. System failure. Oh, so that must be his, like his HUD or whatever. Oh, by the way, do you see his little insignia?
Mm-hmm.
New Mombasa Police Department. All right, let's keep on moving.
Oh, he's here.
Oh!
Nice. Look at that.
I stuck it on the explosive and that grunt went flying.
You will die.
Leader dead, run away.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Come on, shoot him for me. Doesn't want to waste any more ammo.
So, did you walk right through the shield?
Yeah, you can walk through. You just can't shoot through it.
Can't shoot it. Okay.
So, yeah. Check the lag. I think we're okay. It's not the best, but it's
Little
bearable.
lag, but yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
I could use some more shotgun ammo.
Look at this.
I'm firing.
You got two of them.
I got all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Damn fine work.
Sure was.
Yeah? I like that this guy's complimenting me all the time. But he's probably just trying to butter me up because I'm doing all the work.
You're going down to level 9 too. Guess I could use some
This
backup.
is it.
Guess I could use some backup. Remember what happened when we went down here?
It was cold and frozen.
But remember
because of the argon gas.
Go ahead,
That's
Trooper,
why it
raise
was
the stat.
frozen. Makes perfect sense now.
But do you remember what happened to this guy?
He dies.
So we go down there, and then Virgil, for some reason, shuts the hatch behind us, and he gets killed.
Yeah.
So, ready to move?
Yeah. Answer the question on why it was so frozen down there.
Yeah, so as we move down here, he gets left behind, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
actually gets sealed behind us.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So he didn't. You know what just happened? If you collect every single audio log besides the last one, he can come down with you. So if you
Okay,
collect
so
all,
we collected all of
If you
them.
collected the first 29, Virgil
Like this.
doesn't shut him out and kill him.
Okay, cool.
Any thoughts there?
Which is what we did.
Yeah, but it's pretty interesting, isn't it? That the game has a different outcome. So this guy actually survives and comes with us because we didn't
skip any of the audio logs.
Right, since we collected them all.
Yeah.
So Virgil let him pass because of that. Let me see. All right, ready to keep moving?
Yes.
I was looking to see if there's any more shotguns, but it doesn't look like it. All right, let's head this way. Level 9. This part you got quite a bit of trouble. Remember this is where you had to run by everybody? This was a tough part. And you see, it's all frozen here, like you said.
Oh, it didn't stick.
Didn't have to. It broke his armor.
And then he shot his head.
Yep. I waited for the grenade to go off. There we go.
I owe you one.
I feel like you owe me more than one at this point.
Yeah.
Right, that brute's down.
Good aim.
That one's down. Oops. Didn't realize I had more. Oh, stuck his face!
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong grenade, but it'll still do damage. So I can...
Now his head's exposed.
Yep, let me swap to spike grenades, which I just did. Alright, cop guy is still alright. I have found my dinner.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at that!
Spike grenade right to the face. Bam! Well, let me take his spike grenades, them out grenades. See this guy?
Yeah.
Right on the clutch. Bam! Oh, this is the chieftain.
let's see how you take care of this guy. Okay, took off his helmet, shot him in the
I
head.
gotta check on a little.
You made that look easy.
Yeah.
With a chieftain. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually rewind because as you were talking, you actually missed what the guy said.
Okay.
So pay attention to what he says.
The cop.
Yes. Look, I stuck that brute. Let's see. It bounced off the ground. I bounced off the ground so it landed at his feet. Do you see that? All right, here we go.
Inspect him.
Nope, it's not. There's still a chieftain left.
Yeah, he says that all of them?
It's not. That's good. All right.
Trooper, hold up a sec. I gotta check on a little personnel
issue.
So.
What's personnel issue?
You'll see. So here you go. As you follow here.
Oh, so I gotta tell you though, real quick. So I was wrong. Obviously, Kiesler did kill.
Yeah,
her dad.
but you see how frozen this section is? And look at what Virgil is about to say.
Restricted entry.
Crime scene.
Shut up,
Restricted
Virgil!
entry.
You hear me?
Icy conditions. Change required.
Freaking machine. The whole city's gone to hell.
What's this?
Wait here, watch for hostiles. I'll be back.
He's telling you to wait. Do you want to wait or go after him?
Let's go after him.
You're not going to listen to his command to stay behind?
No. What do you think?
Go.
What's
What are you,
this?
stupid? I told you to stay outside.
Okay. What's this right here?
Step away from there. This ain't none of your business. Kinsler gave me real specific instructions. Make sure the doc's dead and make double sure no one knows about it.
Caution, traveler, caution.
Sorry, friend. You know way too much.
Okay, so he's gonna try to turn on me.
Yep.
Crime doesn't pay. Good citizens do their part.
Wow.
You see the superintendent try to warn you. Caution, caution, traveler. Caution to like warn you that the cop's about to turn and shoot you.
Yeah.
That's the dad.
And that's a, yeah. And he had to make sure he was dead because he was a rogue cop.
Yeah. He was a corrupt cop.
Following Kiesler's
He even
orders.
said like Kinsler told me to like make sure the body's dead and make double sure no one knows about it.
Yeah.
And that's why he tried
And
to
now
tell us
you
to
know
wear
too
witness.
much.
And that's why he told us to stay outside. He's like, "What are you, stupid? I told you to wait outside."
You know what? Let's play it back and see what happens if I don't go in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's actually an interesting thing, but I don't know if. Oh yeah, we can do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Want to see what happens if we
Yeah.
don't go in?
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious too. Like, will it change the outcome, right? Let's see if I can stick this guy.
Oh, nicely done.
Steel yourselves, pack brothers.
Shotgun isn't as effective. Oh, it still does.
Trooper, hold up a sec. I gotta check on a little
Personnel issue. I get it now. Yeah.
And then listen to what the superintendent does to try and warn you.
Crime scene. Restricted entry.
Shut up, Virgil! You hear me?
Icy conditions. Change required.
Freaking machine. The whole city's gone to hell. Wait here, watch for hostiles. I'll be back.
While we're waiting, I'll pull out my phone and kind of like Google to see if there is actually an outcome. So we just finished the video, and unfortunately, guys, it looks like there is not an alternative. If you just listen to the cop and move on with your mission, nothing really happens. So we actually do need to go back in there. You know why?
We are going to take care of the cop and kill him?
Yeah, that too. But I mean, we wanted to find the last audio log.
So you think it's in there?
I believe so, yeah.
We have to look.
Yeah.
It might be. Okay.
Yeah, so, ready to go back in there?
Yeah.
And pay attention to what I think is really neat.
I'm glad you thought that. Yeah, because I mean, it could be anywhere in the city, right?
Right. But
Okay.
I assume it's going to be this
Yeah,
last area.
I think you're
Because I know
right.
it's in the last mission, and the only place that makes sense would be to put it in the room that only is accessible if you collect all the other ones. Now, something I think is really neat is how Virgil is trying to warn you ahead of time. And like, so pay attention to how the hints Virgil is giving you about the cop.
Okay.
So, ready? Here we go.
What are you, stupid? I told you to stay outside. Step away from there. This ain't none of your business.
Oops. Chair got in the way.
A little covered up with the chair.
Kinsler gave me real specific instructions. Make sure the doc's dead, and make double sure no one knows about it.
Caution, traveler, caution.
Sorry, friend. You know way too much.
Crime doesn't pay. Good citizens do their part.
Good citizens do their part.
Basically complimented us. Oh, look, I got the blood all over the wall.
Yeah.
Like the camera feeds. So, this is the doc. His final moments.
Sadie's dad.
Sadie's dad, yeah. We can't really
push him over?
I don't think so.
What
no,
if you,
his body's frozen rock solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Sadie that.
You morbid little.
I know. Just see an arm just break off.
So the good news is I as we were standing here, I spotted off to the side. This is the last audio log. I can tell because it's glowing yellow. You see that?
Yeah.
So I'm tapping X. So I just downloaded the intel to my visor, and now we can see the final intel. Ready?
Arc 6. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's watch it.
Here we go. The final one.
Sadie! Sadie! Are you alright? What about Kinsler?
They tore him to pieces. I
Good
gotta
riddance.
go, Mike. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me through.
Where are you going?
Underground.
What?
Do not exit, please.
Sadie, stop! We are getting on that train and getting the hell out of town.
That creature helped Virgil. It helped you and me. It helped all of us.
Sadie.
Dad knew how important it was. That's what he died for. I'm willing to die too. Let me go, Mike.
Emergency stop.
I am not worth your life, my brave warrior princess.
If we don't find you, who will?
Office of Naval Intelligence, your tax dollars at work.
Fallen heroes on the air.
Virgil,
I need you to live for me.
Get on the train, you two. Come in this way. Hurry.
later.
We've got to go.
Virgil, you're all I have left of this place.
Sadie, sweetheart. You make me very, very proud.
You're all I
He's
have
using
left of
recordings.
him.
Sadie, take my hand.
Okay. I'm ready.
On board, last train, now departing. Next stop, Makuba, Nairobi Road, home station, and beyond.
Wow.
Apropos, the final station, Hope Station.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's go to the next station, and there's hope. We're gonna live. We'll
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez. So, let me stop the recording there. So that
was really cool. This was really interesting. And then
Mm-hmm.
actually playing to the last one to get
the last one.
Yeah.
But do you see why I purposely made it save that one for us to go through in person?
Yeah, so we could actually also get that new experience of that
Mm-hmm.
rogue cop following us. Whereas I remember in the game, we left him behind.
Yeah,
because
because the door Virgil shut the door behind us.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is very interesting. Is my assumption is because as the rookie, if you don't find all the audio logs, you don't get the full story. So you don't know that there's these crooked cops and stuff. So Virgil decides to shut the door behind you to get the crooked cop killed by the drones. So that way, at least the crooked cop won't hurt you. But since we went through all the other logs, we know that the cops are corrupt.
So many corrupt
and
ones,
so
yeah.
the Virgil
Like
knows
with
that
Kinsler.
he can let the cop go forward.
Because we already know now.
Because we know, and then give us, he
give
knows
us
that
warnings.
and he knows that we'll pick up on his warnings and
Yeah.
his hints that something's off with the cop. And so what's cool is the first time I had you play through the game, you didn't have any of these logs, or at least you collected a few, but you didn't look at them or anything. And
Right.
so the game didn't consider you as having completed that requirement. And so I was asking you questions as you were playing through, like, what do you think of the cop, Rob? You're like, yeah, I like him.
I know, yeah, I remember that. You know, and he seemed pretty cool. He was
Yeah.
my partner and was helping me fight these enemies. And
Yeah, and little did you know that guy's actually a corrupt cop who was...
he was going to turn on me.
Yeah, and he was going to check up on the doc. And
They
remember,
make sure he's dead.
Yeah, I remember earlier what I alluded to was like, you make sure you pay attention to what he says. And he says, "Dang, oh, the bug's got all my guys. Like all my guys are dead. Looks like I'll have to check on the dock
on his
myself."
own, yeah.
And you're like, what does he mean by the dock?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The doc was referring to this
the
body.
doctor here. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he was, and it's kind of funny because like for a moment there, he's like, "Damn it, they got all my men." And when you heard that the first time around, you thought that he was being like sympathetic, like he was like out of empathy, like, "Oh man, I lost all my guys."
Right.
No, he's like, "Now I have to go check the body myself."
Yeah.
So the only reason he cares about all his guys being dead is just because he has to go and do the extra effort of having to fight through more enemies and get down to that lower level to verify based on Kinsler's orders. So,
and it was interesting here. He didn't realize at the time Kinsler had already been
croaked,
torn apart.
He hit
by
the
the
bucket.
crowd. Yeah, yeah, no longer around.
Yeah.
Wow, really cool. Now, what I want to see is more of the story of what happened afterwards. And one thing I thought with the whole set of logs, I thought I'd see more of the battle. Like, I mean, we saw some jackals eating up on someone,
right?
A brute getting smashed by the car and getting torn up in the grill.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd see a lot more of the invasion itself. The story went around. Sadie was the center of it, and interesting how it tied into the engineer.
Yeah, and it seems
the
like
engineer and Virgil became one.
Right, and it seemed like one of the big themes that was exploring this was crooked cops, because there's like this whole organization that you would think would be upholding like the highest standards,
especially during an invasion.
But it was the opposite. Their leader was this Kinsler guy who was a complete creep and was basically threw morals out the window as soon as possible, as soon as he had the chance.
You know, one thing I missed. Let me know. So, what was Kinsler's relationship with Omni? Was he probably just in for the money? Like, if he had if he had captured Virgil, the AI, and engineer, we'll call it Virgil from here on. Will be the combination of the two. Okay. Yeah. So, if he captured Virgil, would he then turn Virgil in for just like a money reward or something? Was it greed?
I would assume like money.
He wanted to be a hero.
Money or fame or both.
Fame, yeah, because he did say something about being a hero.
Exactly, yeah. Like they'll remember me as a hero even after I do like
all this heinous
after I like
stuff.
do all this heinous stuff where I murder civilians, order my cops to shoot into a crowd of civilians, and basically SA the girl. Yeah. The SA is like S assault, just so you know.
Yeah.
So basically he's doing all these like really immoral things. The opposite of what you would consider a hero.
Sure.
So yeah. What do you have any other thoughts, or do you want me to share with you a question you had earlier?
The question.
So the question you had earlier for me was actually a question that I did not know the answer to until today, which is, what are these circles?
Yeah. So there were 9 circles.
9 circles.
All were made up of 3 arcs, except the 9th circle was made up of 6 arcs.
So, Rob, to answer your question, I want to make sure I get this right, so I brought my phone out. So first of all, I'll ask you a question. Have you heard of Dante's Inferno?
Sure. Yeah, it's an important book.
You heard of it, actually?
Oh, heard of it, of course.
Yeah? So
didn't you read it in college?
No, I actually never read it, but I know it's it's like a very famous like poem, right? It's a pop cultural reference. I just pulled up the book just to explain what it is. So what is Dante's Inferno about? Just for our audience as well, because they might not have read the book either.
It's been, I don't want to age myself, but it's been a long time. If I remember correctly, 2 guys end up going to hell, and they transcend then to purgatory. It's vague.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was actually a pretty good high-level summary, and I'll read the answers on Google to kind of give a little bit more context, which is, the Inferno is about the poet's journey into hell. Guided by the poet Virgil, Dante descends through the 9 circles of hell, eventually arriving at the center where Satan himself resides. After escaping hell, Dante and Virgil will go on to purgatory, and then Dante will go on to heaven. What is the significance of Dante's Inferno? In the Divine Comedy, Dante tackles the big questions. The first portion, Inferno, is about categorizing and understanding the forms of human evil in all of its forms, from the banal to the depraved. Inferno doesn't merely represent an eternal torture chamber. it is really a meditation on evil, which we saw plenty of in the terminals we just watched. What is the hidden meaning of Dante's Inferno? Dante represents everyone. He loses the path of salvation in the shadowy world of sin. He travels the path through hell, trying to find his way back to God's grace, and that's pretty much the whole point of the story. Inferno and the other two parts of the Divine Comedy are a story of man's struggle for eternal salvation. So now going to Halo 3 ODST trivia. The audio logs have many references to Dante's Inferno. There are 9 circles of audio logs correlating with the 9 circles of hell in the poem. So if we go back to the circles, circle 1 was Limbo. This is the start of the story. Everyone around Sadie feels safe on Earth until the Covenant come. Then they realize they are in hell, which Sadie states. So that's circle 1, which is Limbo.
And they reference hell a lot.
Now, circle 2 is Lust. Kinsler is overcome with lust, even though the world around him is about to be destroyed. So he's obviously like lusting after Sadie. He has some immoral sexual motivations, let's say. Circle 3 is Gluttony. This circle contains Jonas, who is a very large butcher handing out food.
That was really clever of these writers.
And here's where it gets even crazier. Circle 4, Greed. This circle is centered around the casino district where many people, including a crony, are looting the casinos.
Right.
Circle 5 is Anger. Sadie and Mike attempt to cross the bridge towards the Oni building, only to be stopped.
Sick cop.
That's different, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
Sadie, so circle 5, Anger. Sadie and Mike attempt to cross the bridge back towards the Oni building, only to be stopped by Kinsler, fallen angel guarding the gates. An Oliphant sent by Virgil, heaven sent an angel, lets them pass safely.
Yeah.
So Kinsler flying down that pelican represents, from the poem, the fallen angel that's guarding the gates, preventing passage. The Oliphant, which is the vehicle that crashes into the pelican and covers Kinsler in garbage, is heaven sending an angel in the poem. Circle 6 is Heresy. This circle is centered around Virgil the Huragok, so the engineer, who goes against the Covenant's faith and helps the humans. This is also where Tom, the salesman, reveals Sadie's and Mike's position. So it's kind of heresy on both ends. Heresy on the salesman part, that he's like betraying Sadie and Mike, and then the engineer is going against the faith of the Covenant and everything by betraying them. Circle 7 is Violence. This is where the cop comes in.
Okay.
This circle is centered around the deranged officer who kills people inside a police station. He is eventually killed by a SWAT team. Obviously very violent, right? Circle 8 is Fraud. There are numerous fraud illusions, including Sadie faking she has a gun to have Virgil turn back on, and the public service announcer who lies to give hope. So there's the 2 definition examples there. Circle 9 is Treachery. Kinsler returns for the 3rd time, tricking Sadie into joining him by threatening her father. Even though she agrees to go with him, Kinsler kills her father. This also shows the killing of civilians by the police who swore to protect them. So there's betrayal all across the board. So, yeah, those are the 9 circles. That explains the circles.
Hats off to the writers. Very, very clever.
Isn't that super creative?
Yeah.
I didn't know that until today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't? Okay.
I looked it up this morning because I was like, because I was collecting the last audio logs to show to Rob. I'm like, what the heck is these circle things, man? Yeah. So I looked up some trivia, and that's where I found out that these circles correspond to the different levels of hell in Dante's Inferno. And it makes all those strange moments, like the kebab guy, makes total sense.
Yeah,
like that is referring to Gluttony. The other
and I was wondering, like, what's the deal with this character? Like, why is he even?
But it's actually the writer's creative attempt at incorporating all these different levels of hell. And
I'd like to know who the writer was that created this, and it sure was a group of writers, but someone directed this. Very clever.
Yep.
I really like how they use a centuries-old book, Divine Comedy.
Yeah,
and
it makes me want to read it now because I'm really curious like what other references. And the cool thing is here there's trivia which tells you more information about some correlations. So
I love this. This is way cool,
isn't it? So want to hear some more trivia regarding Dante's Inferno and how it relates to this?
Sure.
So the 30th audio log is found in Dr. Endesha's office on the 9th level of on the 9th sublevel data hive, the room we are in right now, right? The frozen area where you find the 30th audio log may be a reference to Kakutus, the 9th level of hell. The office also contains Dr. Enshada's dead body, which we saw, right? Virgil correlates to Virgil, who led Dante through the 9 levels of hell, just as Virgil leads Sadie and then the rookie through New Mombasa. And so you can argue that this is like hell on Earth because it's an invasion and everything's falling apart, right?
Well, that's what they keep saying too.
Mm-hmm.
In the terminals.
Yeah.
They keep referencing it.
All right. Well, I think that's everything based on what I can read, at least from this article.
Hats off to the writers on this. Brilliantly done. Love it.
Yeah.
And thanks for doing this extra research, because I would have thought this is just a cool story, and it is. But how much more so to tie it into this? This being, what was actually written centuries ago.
Yep.
And to put it in a modern, actually a futuristic,
right?
Game
portrayal.
Yeah.
Taking an invasion and mapping all the chaos of the invasion to the different levels of hell, and also using the same name, Virgil, for the guide who's leading Dante, who in this case is Sadie and the rookie, through the
9 circles.
9 circles of hell.
Yeah. Wow. And then so I'm if there were more terminals, I'd probably then see how we go into purgatory. Heaven would be the victory of the war. So we'll see if that comes up in terminals later on in here. Oh, you would know.
Yeah, I think
it probably just ends here.
In terms
this was just brilliant.
Yeah, in terms of terminals, like from the main games, like I don't know about the books because I'm not very well caught up on the books. I mainly just engage with like the games as well as some like video audio media. But based on, like I said, just the games and the video audio media that I've engaged with, I think this is where this ends, to at least to the extent that I know. There might be books on this.
So this also has helped me just go back and ask for forgiveness of anything I said to the bunch of writers when they brought in the flood. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Remember, I'd always make those comments about
these lazy writers.
Know,
Meanwhile, they went through all the effort of mapping out the centuries-old poem and like doing a creative spin on it, like doing a completely different take.
That's all I have to say about this. Just brilliant.
Yep. Yeah, and I thought it's pretty cool that they have that scripted moment in the game where you actually can wander in after the crooked cop and have him shoot at you. He'll actually turn and start to try to kill you.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool to find out and to learn. Okay, what would happen if we listened to him?
Right.
Unfortunately, but then we're locked out, and then we'll never get access to the terminal.
Yeah, I think that's
kind of a bummer.
I think that's the one oversight is I would have liked to see him come back out and be like, okay, let's move on ahead. Yeah. And then like if you start walking, and then as you're walking along with him, if you turn around and start walking towards the room, he gets nervous. He's like, hey, where are you going?
Yeah, that would have been a cool part of the story.
Yeah. But I mean, they already did a ton, so I think this is still fantastic. It blew it out of the park.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments below, guys, because I've seen these Halo 3 ODST terminals a long time ago, and to the point where I've basically forgot most of it. And I remember very specifically that I never knew about the circle stuff. I never thought to look it up. I never realized that there was some sort of significance to even the term circle.
Oh, the connection there, the symbology, how they tied it in.
Yeah. So that to me,
I just thought it was a sector.
Yeah, to me, like
city.
when I read this in the morning, it was like eye opening because like, oh my gosh, and they even like Virgil is actually Virgil from the story that they grabbed it from him, because I thought it was just some creative name that the developers came up with, Virgil.
Yeah. Oh, and you're wondering like how'd they come up with that name, whatever.
Yeah, what's interesting, they actually spell Virgil differently. In Dante's Inferno is spelled
V-E.
I think one is spelled with an E and one is spelled with an I.
Yeah.
So I forgot which one's which, but basically that's the difference there. So
yeah, excellently done. And thanks for showing me this and going through the research on this background here. This was a great way to end it. Okay, so just so you know, I enjoyed the story a lot. I enjoyed the terminals. I was having a great time, but this was just more than the cherry on top. So yeah, thanks for adding this extra layer of
to me that actually makes it so much more interesting, knowing
much more
that it wasn't just random events where this crazy crony lady who's all greedy and this kebab guy who just can't stop eating kebabs. No, this is actually correlating to the different circles of hell, and this metaphorical hell is her going through the city that's being invaded,
which they kept alluding to, not even alluding to, which they kept stating explicitly in the terminals. Oh, this is hell. Don't you realize the city has all gone to hell? And they kept talking about that.
Yeah. And it's interesting, like the fraud part, like the circle of hell that correlates to fraud. She pretended to like have a gun to like fraudulently convince the lady to
Giving false hope.
And then also, yeah, the propaganda guy giving false hope. So he's technically he's like frauding the people. Like he's telling them lies that of events that never occurred. Or
and then also
kind of,
I wouldn't say but kind of got Mike to do the same thing.
Yeah, and then Mike did the same thing, exactly. He put Mike on the spot.
When Mike was putting him down for it.
Yeah, it's been so funny because I love that you brought that up. That's like an example of like hypocrisy, right? Yeah. Mike was kind of taking like the moral high ground. How can you tell lies to the people and give them false hope? But then the guy, the propaganda artist, is like, you think you can do any better? Yeah. He cuts on the microphone, introduces Mike. He's like, go ahead, two-shot general. Tell us what's the situation.
Kabaki or something, yeah.
Yeah, and then that guy was like, the situation... It could be better, but we're fighting hard. Keep fighting. We can get through this. And like basically doing the exact same thing that the propaganda guy was doing. Case in point, and the propaganda guy cuts the thing. He's like, "Now you're a war hero."
That was a good way to sum it up with him too. Now you're a war hero.
But it's so funny because the guy is like, "I'm not even gonna argue. I'm just gonna put this guy on the spot." And show him what it's like to be what it's like to be the person in this chair. Like he's like, I'm not having fun telling people lies about the situation and like when that's all doom and gloom. He's just trying to like make those final resting moments of the people who are like listening in, like less hopeless, right?
Yeah, and give more hope. And again, coming back to the very end when they took the train to the final station of hope.
Right.
Right. It just all comes
full
circle.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's like Hope Station or whatever.
Hope Station.
Yeah, and maybe that's like a journey to purgatory, to then heaven, right?
Yeah, because you're also progressing upwards out of hell.
Right.
Because they were leaving hell, meaning the city.
Yep.
And they're going to the next stop. So there's hope. There's something better. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. It is. I mean, not to sound exaggerative, but just amazing how they tied it all together so cleverly and interestingly.
Yeah.
And again, I appreciate what you did. You went in and did the extra research. I don't know why you even thought about doing that. Well, we both had the question. What's a circle?
Yeah,
what's a circle mean?
I actually stumbled it by accident. So when I collected the 29 audio logs, I wanted to make absolutely sure that there's only one log left, because if there's one extra log that I missed, the cop would have been locked out again, and we wouldn't have been able to wander into this room. So I looked up online. I'm like, how many logs are there? And then I like looked up the final log that I collected, which was like Circle 9 level 5 or Arc 5. Yeah, and I looked that up to see if that's the last one. And then I pulled up the trivia Wikipedia page.
6.
And that's it's not Wikipedia, but like it's the Halopedia. I forgot which one it is, but basically it had the knowledge there.
There's a whole Halopedia?
Yeah.
Because there's so much information.
Yeah, it's like a Halo wiki. I don't know what the exact name is, but it's basically on the lines. Like you can find trivia knowledge on like any subject. But but for you, I would recommend. Yeah, for you, I would recommend for now avoiding it because, like I said, it's such an interconnected web that you can click on one thing, then another thing, then another thing. So you can quickly find yourself going down a path where you get spoilers. So until you until you beat
but
all
I'm
the
gonna
Halo,
read it. I'm gonna go through it someday.
Yeah. So until you beat all the Halo games, I would advise that as a no-go zone for you. But for me, it was pretty interesting because, like I said, it led me down this path where I saw that next to the transcripts for each audio log, there was a trivia section. I'm like, I'm kind of curious. What is that? Click. And then that's when it told me that there's references to Dante's Inferno throughout these audio logs. So, yeah.
One final question, and then, so this was, at this time, only related to Halo 3 ODST... Halo ODST terminals.
Halo 3 ODST terminals.
Yeah, okay. There weren't other...
it's not officially called terminals. I think it's called like Vidux or whatever, but you can basically call them terminals. That's the terminology that we're familiar with based on the other Halo games. With the understanding that terminals are basically snippets of media that fill in extra story, right? Give us extra knowledge of the lore of the extended universe.
Yeah. So. You answer a lot of questions, even give questions to unthought of questions. Yeah. And a lot of information there.
Yeah, because now it's like, what happens to Sadie next? We wouldn't have asked that question before.
Yeah, right. So with all this shared, I mean, if there's more, let us know in the comments. Yeah. And then I'll actually let you read them first, so that there's no spoilers for me. And if there's not, I want to read them and just get more either stories, more background. There might be a link to something else that would tie into this. Like you said, what happened to Sadie afterwards?
Exactly.
They go to Station Hope, or Hope Station.
Exactly.
What's up?
With that said, coming up soon, we'll have we're going to do a reaction to Halo 3 ODST Funny Lines. We did that for all
That's
the other
our typical thing.
For every Halo game, we do that. So look forward to that coming up next on the list. And with that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon to stay updated on future videos. And have a great rest of your week.
Have a great rest of your week. And I just want to say, Serge, thanks a lot.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care.